Hello and welcome to another episode of Sustainability Asia. My name is David Milligan. I'm a banking partner in Norton Rose Fulbright's Hong Kong office. In this series, we talk to colleagues and clients about sustainability. And today, I'm very happy to be joined by Jacqueline Heng, who's counsel in our London office. Jacqueline, welcome. We'd like to talk today about green and sustainable debt financing products. Can you describe the main areas here?
You're right, there are indeed quite a number of sustainable debt products out there. You might have heard of green bonds, social bonds, sustainable bonds, sustainability-linked bonds, green loans, social loans, sustainability-linked loans, etc. But the birth of this whole area actually started with green bonds. EIB issued the first green bond in 2007. Most of the multilateral development banks then became issuers of green bonds, but the first corporate green bond was only issued in 2013. That's some 6 years after the EIB issuance. However, the market has grown tremendously since then. And in 2020, the green bond volume issuance was around 270 billion US dollars. So what are green bonds? Green bonds are proceeds whereby which are used effectively for environmentally friendly projects. These could be for renewable energy, energy efficiency, green buildings, clean transport, and many others. Then the market developed a new product called social bonds. This has the same concept as green bonds, but the proceeds are used for social projects. And these could be for affordable housing or education, affordable basic infrastructure such as clean water or energy, or to increase social mobility. And then people thought, what if we wanted to use it for green and social projects? And that's how sustainable bonds came about. A sustainable bond is a combination of a green bond and a social bond. And in effect, then we have the development of the loan market, which follows the bonds. So we also have green loans, social loans, sustainable loans, which in effect mirrors those bonds.
Thanks, Jacqueline. And at the risk of throwing more jargon out there, what about blue bonds, climate bonds, SDG bonds?
They are all effectively a subset or a sibling of the green bond, i.e. where the proceeds are used for those specific purposes, so to finance ocean conservation, to prevent climate change, or to achieve the SDG goals.
So for a company which doesn't have a green or social or climate project, can they still issue sustainable instruments?
A new product has recently developed called sustainability-linked bonds. Unlike the other bonds, these bonds, there's no restriction on the use of proceeds. However, there needs to be a sustainable performance target, an SPT, that needs to be achieved by the issuer by a set timeline. So an SPT could be, for example, a reduction of greenhouse gas emissions. Typically, if an SPT is not achieved, the coupon interest ratchets up.
We're certainly seeing similar sustainability-linked products in the loan market as well recently. But would you say that any company can issue sustainable debt instruments now then?
I would say yes, if as a starting point you have green or social projects to use the proceeds for. Alternatively, if you have an ESG or sustainable strategy with clear and ambitious targets. So, it is something that I would certainly encourage all companies to consider.
Thank you so much, Jacqueline. We'll be back next week with another video.